Music plays as the lights rise on a dim candlelit rural chapel. Richard stands alone, half in shadow, revealing his frustration with a world that won't let him be a hero. In the confessional, he admits that years of mockery and pity have pushed him towards villainy. With his choice made, the music swells as he leaves the chapel, mounts his horse, and sets off to find Lady Anne, beginning his dark plan.
It is a glorious time, and everyone is happy, and everything is great. While I, in this weak piping time of peace, have no delight to pass away the time, unless to see my shadow in the sun and to scant mine own deformity. And therefore, since I cannot prove a hero or a lover in these well-spoken days, I am determined to prove a villain. Well, every time I try to be a hero, my brother always told me, heroes don't walk like that, and heroes don't talk like that. And I told him, of course they don't. This is Shakespeare, not Superman. Anyway, I've learned throughout these years that these people won't allow for someone like me to be a hero. And one thing I hate more than the naysayers and the make-funners is those who pity me. I hate being pitied. So I'm determined to prove a villain since it has been made clear to me that I cannot be a hero. Come on, boy.
A dark ambition hangs in the air as Richard sets his sight on Lady Anne, believing that winning her heart will polish his image and edge him closer to the crown. With Buckingham at his side, he rehearses grand poetic lines meant to mask his true intentions, but even he knows the task is dangerous. Anne loathes him with every breath. As Richard rides out to meet her, the tension sharpens. A villain chasing love he doesn't believe in, grieving woman ready to spit fire, and a battle of words that could make or break his plan.
So no offense, Richard. How do you plan on taking Lady Anne's hand? I'm sure she's sick and tired of men telling her how beautiful and breathtaking she is.
So what could you possibly tell her? Well, I'm glad you asked, old friend. I know I'll have to up my game. This has been made very clear. I will say something along these lines. Thy beauty is proposed, my fee, my proud heart sues and prompts my tongue to speak.
So what could that possibly mean?
Oh, I'm not really sure, but it sounds good, doesn't it?
You, Richard, go away. Ugh, fouler than a heart can think thee, thou canst make no excuse but to hang thyself.
Well, that's a bit harsh, don't you think?
Well, you're evil, Richard.
Your beauty was the cause of that effect. Your beauty which did haunt me in my sleep to undertake the death of all the world, so I might live 1 hour in your sweet bosom.
Aw, Richard, how sweet. Where did you even think of something so nice? Well, honestly, I'm not too sure of Richard, but what I do know is that he has such a way with his words that can make up for his way of walking, possibly. He might not be as dreamy as all the other guys, but there's just something about him.
I had no idea that would work. I can't believe playing the bad boy could actually be helpful. Maybe being different and an outsider could be of use to me yet.
The court buzzes with vanity as Hastings enters, confident and self-obsessed. Richard and Buckingham watch from the sidelines, plotting to remove him as an obstacle to Anne.
My plan is almost complete. Now only Hastings stands in my way. What do you suppose I do about him, old friend? I am one step closer to taking Lady Anne's hand.
Here's what you should do. How about you use your disability as a weapon? Use it to confuse Hastings. Since we know that Hastings only interests women in making sure his hair looks good. We should set up a meeting with him and tell him we want to interview him as a possible candidate for sexiest medieval man alive. I don't understand why everyone is so confused on why I'm friends with him. Sure, he's not like the others, and he's determined to prove a villain or whatever, but Richard's whole life, he's had to adapt and learn how to live a different life because he's different. He chooses evil because that's all he knows.
During the meeting, Hastings sits there beaming, smoothing his hair like he's expecting great news, totally clueless about the trouble Richard is quietly setting in motion.
Hello, Hastings. Hello, Richard. For this interview, we will challenge brains as well as bronze. For my first question, how much muscle does it take to fix your hair that many times?
Well, it's tough to say, but I know
For our next question, tell me, What do they deserve that do conspire my death with devilish plots of damned witchcraft, and that have prevailed upon my body with their hellish charms?
The tender love I bear your grace, my lord, makes me most forward in this princely presence to doom thy offenders, whoe'er they may be. I say thy Richard, they have deserved to be arrested at once.
Then be your eyes the witness of their evil.
If they have done this deed.
If thou medieval sexiest man alive talkst thou to me of ifs, thou art a traitor! Buckingham, take him away, have him arrested. Aha, Buckingham, your claim worked. Poor Hastings. Maybe I'll have a chance with Lady Anne after all.
Why, you liar, Richard! I knew I couldn't trust someone with fake hair. He's probably just jealous of mine. He'll never be like me.
Anne stands in the doorway with a letter clenched in her hand, her face unreadable. Richard approaches with flowers, slowing when he sees her expression. The castle feels unnatural, still whispers fading, footsteps echoing. Their eyes meet in a tense, quiet moment, the whole room holding its breath.
Dear Anne, I heard through the grapevine that Richard is trying to win your hand, and it seems to somehow be working. And Richard, well, let me put it this way. Richard is a hellhound that doth hunt us all to death. That dog that had his teeth before his eyes to worry lambs and lap their gentle blood. That excellent grand tyrant of this earth that reigns in the galled eyes of weeping souls. Now this might sound a bit harsh or dramatic, but it is true. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but someone had to tell you. Besides, we belong perfectly together. Who is going to carry you through the beautiful snow if not me and my hulkish, perfectly working arms? Well, let me put it this way. In simple terms, I am me, and he is he, which is not me, so therefore can't be thee. Anyway, Anne and I belong together. I had her once, and I can get her back again. Besides, Richard can't be with her. That just wouldn't be right.
Richard stands there holding a neat bundle of flowers, his confidence flickering as Anne steps forward with a note in hand. The corridor is quiet, heavy, every sound muted as she lifts the letter between them, waiting for him to speak first.
Good morning, Lady Anne.
We thank you, Richard. Are Richmond's words true?
Oh, maybe Richmond is right. Oh no, alas, I rather hate myself for hateful deeds committed by myself. I am the villain, yet I lie, I am not. Fool, do not flatter, my conscience hath 1,000 tongues. And every tongue brings a several tale, and every tale condemns me for a villain. Me? A lover? I could never be capable of love. Who was I kidding? Ah, Buckingham! Who is this Richmond? Point me to him at once.
The battlefield is cold, muddy, and covered in thick morning fog. Soldiers gather on both sides, tense and exhausted, their armor catching the little light that breaks through. The air is filled with distant sound of drums and horses, and everything feels still for a moment right before the clash begins.
Richmond, explain yourself. What are these false words you utter to my Lady Anne?
I was just telling her the truth about you. You stupid. Come at me!
Richard, why are you fighting Richmond for my hand knowing that you will lose?
Well, as I said before, your beauty haunts me in my sleep to undertake the death of all the world, so I might live 1 hour in your sweet bosom. And I have set my life upon a cast, and I will stand the hazard of the die. No longer will I be evil, because that is what I've been taught my whole life. It ends today. It ends now.
What the heck is a bosom?
Oh, Richard, sweet, sweet Richard. How could I ever deserve someone of such selflessness and romance?
Oh, Richard, my good pal Richard. I'm so proud of him.
Why did I choose to fight him knowing I wouldn't win? Well, that's easy, of course. I would lose the fight. I knew that. But I won the war. The war of winning Anne.
Oh, Richard, you win! You have shown your true self and shown all of us, well as yourself, that you don't have to be the villain. No matter what you have learned throughout the years, and no matter what anyone else says. Why, Richard? You are the best man I know.